Welcome in, everyone, to the Lucky Shots podcast. Today, thanks for joining. We're going to start our divisional outlook and divisional previews for the 2022 season. As you can see, we are going to start in the AFC East. Let's get right into it. We will pop down this. We will pull me up. Hello, everyone. And without further ado, here's the predictions for this year in the AFC East. I think the Bills are going to take the top spot at 13-4. I think they pretty easily actually could sweep the division. So that's a great start. That's 6 wins right there. And they've only got a few tough games this year, so I think 13-4 is very doable. Believe that is the best record I have for the AFC, so that would put them in that 1 seed going into the playoffs. I think they're followed by the Dolphins at 9-8. The Dolphins, they did add Tyreek Hill, so that's a great addition for them. What's the offense going to look like, though? Do you trust Tua with to have Tyreek Hill be a superstar like he was in Kansas City? And then what does that running back room look like? It's very littered, full of running backs that they brought in this year. Don't know what that's going to look like, but I think the Dolphins do have quite a bit of talent on that team. They've got a pretty good defense. I think the Dolphins can go 9-8 this year and finish second in the AFC East. Moving on to the Patriots. This one it was a little shaky for me to put them at 7-10, but I think they lose both games to the Bills, and I think they split with the Dolphins. I think they probably beat the Jets both times, but they've got a pretty tough schedule looking at it, and Mac Jones isn't necessarily proven. They lost Josh McDaniels as the offensive coordinator, so it's going to be a different look anyway. I think it might be hard for the Patriots to acclimate this year, but I still think a solid 7-10 record. Yes, it's a losing record. Yes, it's a Bill Belichick team, so it's probably not going to happen. They'll probably end up finishing 9-8, somewhere around there. But I'm not super confident in the Patriots this year. I think their defense is their only bright spot, and they play in a fairly tough division with the Bills being probably the top team in the AFC, and they have a fairly tough schedule, so I just see the Patriots at 7-10 this year. And then the Jets. This one's a little zealous, I think. I think I'm giving them too much credit, but I do believe in Zach Wilson. I believe in all of the talent that they've put around him. So 5-12, I know that's not a great record, but for the Jets to get 5 wins would be some sort of progress for them. So at 5-12, I think the Jets, possibly they could split with the Patriots. They could get a win there, but I think they get swept by the Dolphins. I think they get swept by the Bills. It's more than likely they get swept by the Patriots. But the Jets, they've got 5 games on their schedule that I think are winnable games. Do they go out and do it? I don't know. Is Zach Wilson going to be fully ready? He's got that knee injury. How long is that going to take? How long are we going to have to deal with Joe Flacco? And is this team going to mesh with all of the new talent, young talent that is on the field for them? Not quite sure, but I think the Jets have a fairly decent season going 5-12. So I got the Bills winning the AFC East at 13-4, Dolphins coming in at 9-8, Patriots at 7-12, and the Jets at 5-12.